pre-kindergarten and kindergarten, but all are welcome. Today, we are going to review animal habitats. Then we are going to study how animals survive. Let's get started. Scientists, our job today is to think about where animals live. Where animals live. Written by Robert Charles and illustrated by Terry Herman. Animals live in many different places. Some live above ground. Some live in the ground. Some live on the ground. Some live in water. Can you think of any animals that live underground? This bird lives in the trees. The monkey lives in the trees too. So where is the habitat? The trees. The trees provide food and shelter for birds and this monkey. This frog lives in a pond. The turtle lives in a pond too. This prairie dog lives in a burrow. The woodchuck lives in a burrow too. Do you remember what a burrow is? It's in the ground. A burrow is a hole in the ground. Why would these animals want to live in the ground? That's right. It could provide them shelter. These bats live in a cave. This bear lives in a cave too. What are the animals? That's right, a bear and a bat. Where is their habitat? The cave. The cave provides them shelter. It is where they live. This deer lives in the woods. The fox lives in the woods too. What do you notice about the color of these animals? Did you say they blend in with the trees? I think you are right. This octopus lives in the ocean. The whale lives in the ocean too. These are marine animals. Their habitat is in the water, the ocean. Mandy and Michael live in a house. People are animals too.
A habitat is a place where fish and other animals could live. A home is kind of like humans are animals, just covered in skin and they can talk. And humans, they have a territory too. It's their house. And dogs, and also dogs. That is what one is. It keeps them safe and it can help them find food. But some don't. They can camouflage or go in tight spaces to hide and protect themselves. Or if they do have one but they can't get in quick enough, they can camouflage with it, but they won't know. A habitat is a natural home. Well, animals and plants live.
Okay.
Junior scientist, I think you know what an animal habitat is. Now, I want you to think about what animals need to survive. I have a question for you. What do animals need to survive? Do you know? Animals need 4 things to survive. Can you name them? In order to survive, animals need food, water, air, and shelter. How many did you know? I have another question for you. Do all animals eat the same food to survive? Take a look at that image. Do you know what animal that is? That's a rabbit. A rabbit does not eat meat or other animals. A rabbit eats plants to survive. Yummy! It looks like that rabbit is eating a piece of grass or a leaf. This rabbit is surviving off of plants. Does that animal eat the same food as a rabbit? No. This is an animal that eats other animals to survive, or meat. This animal does not eat plants. It eats meat from other animals. I have one more that I want you to see. Junior scientist, what about humans? What about you and me? Do we eat the same food as other animals? Our bodies can eat both meat and plants, like that watermelon. A watermelon is the fruit of a plant, but if you look at that grill, there is meat on it from an animal. Humans can eat both plants and animals. Not all humans eat the same food. We have learned that all animals need food to survive. That's one of the 4 things that all animals need to live. What else do they need? What else do animals need? All animals need water to survive. Take a look at these images. All of these animals are finding water for their bodies. There's a cat, a horse, and a child. All animals need water in order to live. That's why many animals will live or find habitats near water, because they must have it in order to survive. All animals need food and water to survive. What else do they need? Did you say shelter or a place to live? You are right. All animals need shelter to survive. Do all animals take shelter in the same place? They do not. Look at those fish. They take shelter in the coral reef. If a predator comes along, they will hide in the coral so that they will not be seen. All animals need shelter to survive. Some animals take shelter by burrowing underground. Look at those images. All of these animals will take shelter from predators, animals that might want to eat them, and weather, harsh weather, by going underground, by burrowing. Look at these images. Where have these animals taken shelter? That's right, in trees. All animals need shelter to survive. Some animals take shelter in trees. Besides shelter, animals need one more thing to survive. Did you say air? You are right. Just like you and me as humans, we need air to breathe. All animals need air to survive. Junior scientist, thank you for taking time to learn science with me, Ms. Schumacher. Today, we learned that animals need 4 things to survive. Do you remember what they are? All animals need food, water, shelter, and air. Your job is to be on the lookout for animals around where you live. What do you notice? Where are they taking shelter? Can you observe them getting food or water? I can't wait until we learn together next week. But you are not done yet. You are off to physical education with Coach H. Goodbye.